and welcome back to Opal and Mint. I am Ashley.
I'm Kylie.
And today is going to be a fun video. We're going to experiment a little bit and hopefully make a fun travel paint palette. I have been seeing the art toolkit everywhere. Everybody seems to be using them. I went to the website and I love the idea. However, it's expensive. And I firmly believe in paying for quality things and paying for handmade things. But for some reason for this, I'm like, I can just make that myself. So with that being said, if you don't have the money to buy one, I figured we would try to DIY one and see if we can make an alternative to the art toolkit. I ordered a business card holder from Amazon because I figured it looked very, very similar. It's very slim, thin, just like it. And you can get the business card holders with all different kinds of prettiness, pretty front covers. And so I picked this, what would you call this? Like marbling?
Marble.
Yeah, beautiful. So it does have a little bit more of a lip here, but only slightly because the other one does have a lip too. I ordered an entire bag full of makeup eyeshadow pans to see if we could possibly make our own palette. So that's what we're doing today. I have a bunch of different tube paints and we're going to pick colors to put in this and make our own little pocket travel paint palette for a fraction of the cost because I think this is like $6. So we're gonna go ahead, turn the camera around and start experimenting and seeing what we can come up with. Alrighty then. So here's our $6 business card holder and I got these little pans. Let's see here how many we can fit in here. So the, what's it called? The art toolkit has a magnetic sheet here that these magnetic to.
Yeah.
So how should we go about attaching ours? I have a sticky magnetic sheet that we could put in there.
Yeah.
If we wanted to.
Fit though is the thing.
Yeah, I don't know how thick it is. These are not the perfect size for this, but if they're stuck down, that's probably okay.
Yeah.
You can probably get a bunch of different sizes of these pans.
Yeah, if they were smaller pans, it would be because I
have round pans, but that's not gonna help. Well, they're not gonna wiggle if I have them stuck.
No, obviously, I was making sure it closed.
Oh, yeah, it closes. But there's a little bit of wasted space. I could, if I wanted to just do 4, have this as a mixing surface and this is a mixing surface, or we could do that and that's just kind of dead space.
Yeah.
I could also glue these in there too if I wanted to. What do you think?
The only thing about gluing is they're there.
Well, they are, but I'm sure that we could possibly get them out. I don't think it's permanent.
You could, but it's more permanent. It's semi-permanent.
Yeah, but in my travel kit, I'm going to pick colors I want and leave them there kind of thing, you know?
Gotcha.
So it looks like we're going to get 6 colors. Yeah. We can go grab some glue if we want, or we can get the magnet sheet and see what it looks like. The art toolkit has a enameled mixing surface here, so we could put white nail polish and let that dry there if we wanted. They also had a pan this size here that you could do as well, but I think this would be enough mixing surface for me.
Yeah.
So I mean, you can mix on the metal, there's no problem with that, but if I wanted a white surface, we could get some white nail polish and do that.
Yeah.
Okay, so we need to go find magnet and or glue, maybe white nail polish. And we need to pick out the colors we want. Should we do that before we get up?
Yeah.
Okay, let's pick out some colors. Color. All right, we've got some Schminke granulating colors. We have Shire Blue, Forest Blue, or Forest Brown.
We haven't seen these yet, right?
This is one I already owned. This one.
I picked these 2 out, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
All right, so this color is Forest Blue, and we'll let that do its thing.
You try to open it. You see.
Okay. This is Forest Brown. This one's Forest Brown. Which is green. I don't know why it's called brown.
I don't know why brown is in it.
But it's beautiful.
Yay.
All right. I love forest brown.
I
That's
tried to use this, but I didn't
what
want
I'm leaning towards.
I also didn't want to get anything on this.
And then this is Shire Blue. This has got a very blue-green granulating shift to it. And it's very, very pretty. Okay, so we'll let those dry so you can kind of see what those look like. We'll pick one of those. Really liking forest brown now. This is Snellier paint, which we also got and haven't tried. This is a Series 2 Phthalo Cyanine Turquoise.
Okay.
Holy macaroni. That looks like a Caribbean ocean. That is so pretty. Okay, so that's a possibility, right?
That is so pretty.
That is a beautiful color. Okay, so we do need some primaries for this. There's only 6 colors we get to choose from. So, we need a yellow. Okay, we're just gonna swatch some of these.
We're just swatching pretty colors. This is cool. You see the green?
Yeah, that's the Shire Blue one. That one is so cool. This is Haze Blue. It might be an all blue palette. At this rate, we're just gonna have all the blues.
I can't get over how pretty.
I know. I think that one might need to be in there. It's really gorgeous.
Like, normally, vibrant colors aren't necessarily my.
Yeah,
but it's just. Oh.
I agree. I concur.
I like that.
And then
it can get really
even these are all granulating and they're blue. Ugh. Okay, I am so drawn to blue today.
I love blue.
I do too. I have yellow ochre from Winsor & Newton. I will swatch. I hate these tiny tubes because it's really hard to open them.
What color is
I
this? I don't know what color it is. It looks yellow though.
It looks yellow though. You can't find a name?
No, where's the name?
New Gamboge, goofball.
I didn't know that was the name.
New Gamboge. And this is Winsor & Newton's yellow ochre. So this might be a good one. Hansa Yellow Light. I have a ton of this one. So this would be a good one because I have a bunch. And I don't actually have this in my Daniel Smith palette because I don't like it as much.
Oh, well, if you don't.
So if you're like me, but it would be a good mixing color. It just,
There's cadmium yellow.
yeah, that's my favorite, but I don't want to waste it. I use it so much in my main palette. I want to have some for that. Is that weird?
Then there's lemon yellow, which I know you don't like as much either.
Yeah, I would do the Hansa Yellow over the lemon. So, okay, well here's 2 yellows we have. I know, there's so many colors.
It's the Prussian green.
There's actually some in here that I don't have in my palette that we could look at. There's a violet color that I don't have in my palette. Alizarin Crimson. I don't have that one in there, and that would be a good primary. Okay. I don't use this one because it's not a light fast color, but or do I have it in my palette? I just don't use, no, I took it out because I don't use it. But it would be good for traveling and sketchbook painting. So, oh, back on lid. So this is Alizarin Crimson. This would be a really good primary because it leans kind of a little bit magenta. Okay. Okay, so this is a yes. Which yellow? I'm kind of leaning towards this just because I don't use Winsor & Newton ever, and I could if I put it in there.
That's what this is, right?
These two. This one.
Yeah.
Like so those two, I think we're definitely going to use this one.
Yep.
Because, hello.
Hello.
Okay, so we have 3 of our 6. Okay, 3 more.
That's sort of a primary color.
Now we're going to need
another
blue.
Yeah, I know.
I need all the blue. I really, really like this one. I really, really like it.
It is really pretty green.
I'm sorry. Okay, so we need 2 more. So I think a blue and a purple, maybe. What do you think? Blue. This is so pretty. This is so pretty. And then, Kylie?
Tiny.
I don't know.
Big little blue.
So I have 3 white nights. We have Blue Shadows, Blue Sky, and Cobalt Mist. And I think these all look very similar. But let's see. We have Blue Shadows. That one's deep.
That is dark.
Makes sense. Shadow. We have sky blue shadows. Oh my gosh, that hurts. I hate the tiny tubes. They're so hard to open. Oh, we'll try this one. This is Cobalt Mist.
That is similar, but a little smidge lighter.
Yeah. Okay. So we have those 4. What should else we put?
Well, you said you wanted a blue.
Yeah. But what blue? Should I swatch the lapis? This is a pricey paint. This is a genuine.
Daniel Smith.
Well, it's actually made out of lapis. It looks so similar.
It's so
to that.
similar.
It looks so similar.
I thought
to
it
that.
would be brighter blue than that.
I did too. Which is funny because I have it in my palettes right there.
Oh.
We have 1, 2, 3, 4.
Yeah,
1, 2, 3, 4.
Yep.
Could try a core paint. This is a purple. They're so tiny. Why? This is dioxazine purple. Oh, it's just squirting out. Stay in there. So core paints explode on the paper. They oh my gosh, they take over. Look at that. Here, we're just gonna.
So pretty. Ooh.
Those two together are gorgeous. So maybe this one.
Looks like a black light.
Look how it. Look what it did to my water too. Like it took
Oh
over.
my gosh. That's crazy.
Okay, so we need one more color to round out a palette. What should it be? Shire blue is pretty. That's forest blue. Lapis is pretty. This one's pretty. Or do we want like a more traditional blue?
I guess it depends on what you want for like mixing purposes.
Yes, there's paint on my face. Where is it? Get it. What color is it? Is it red? What is it?
It's purple.
I told you it takes over.
It looks like a grape exploded on your nose.
I'll take care of that later. It's fine. That purple is intense.
It is
I just really like these two together. So I might have to do Shire blue. What do you think? Okay, so we got some supplies. Let's move this to the side. That purple, oh my gosh. It is seriously, I'm trying, should I use that?
I don't know. You and that color are dangerous together.
They really are. We really are. Okay, so we have our business card holder. We have our paints. The only thing I'm slightly, I mean, they go under the lip a little bit, but I don't think it's going to cause too much problems.
I think it'll be fine.
So we're going to glue these down and take, this is white, but it's like a creamy white, so it's not, wow, not perfect, but I'm going to paint this.
If I need to.
Do what?
I can look for more.
Oh no, I probably don't have many whites.
Yeah.
So let's super glue these down first. We have extreme power.
So are you gonna like leave a space here, or are you gonna like center them?
I was gonna leave a space. Do you need them centered?
No, I just was curious.
I feel like it would be easier to have them all to one side than trying to get it exactly in the middle.
Okay.
Don't you think? I mean, ideally, I would have pans that fit in there perfectly, but I don't. It's possible to buy them, but this is what I have, so we're going to use that. Okay. I think this dries pretty quick. And, okay. I'm going to apply the glue, and then you stick it.
Okay.
Can you handle that?
Think so?
Oh, it's gooey. Okay, here we go. I don't know how much it needs,
I don't know.
but there's one. Why is it like neon at the end? That's weird.
I'm not sure.
Okay. Stick this one. Kind of smoosh it in there. I don't know how long it's going to take to dry, but... Oh, I'm an idiot. You know what we should have done?
Pan for pour.
Yep. We're just going to do this. We're gonna fill the pans first because we can't get down in there.
Yeah.
Okay, so let's fill our pans. Yes, the polka dot traveler.
Cute.
I like it. I like it. I like it. Okay, so we have poured the pans. Ideally, you let them set and then you glue them in, but we're gonna just go for it because,
Ashley has no patience.
well,
And we have to film this.
both of those things are true. Okay, so I'm gonna put the glue here instead of on the bottom.
Yep.
That would be a smart thing.
You might need to do the other ones first. The bottom first, because it's going to be easier to slide them in the bottom.
I understand.
So I don't know why you did that. there.
Because I have no brain.
Because I don't know how you're going to slide those in now. Because you just blocked off your...
Thank you.
I'm just saying. Just saying.
I don't know either. But I'll figure it out.
Okay.
Shut up. That's why we're showing them the process. That one slid in. There we go. Ta-da! That's kind of cool. Right? There. Now I'm going to let these set for a couple minutes and we'll see how set they are. But again, you could put a magnetic strip in there. I have some, but I couldn't find it. So we're going to glue that. Oh, we can go ahead and do this while we're waiting for that to dry. So I don't know how well this is going to apply or how well it stays, but we're just going to go for it.
Yeah,
It's got
since it's
greasy fingerprints on it.
Yeah.
But open that cabinet right there, the right side. And I think there's some rubbing alcohol.
Perhaps this.
Yeah, and then grab a paper towel from the kitchen and we will clean off the surface. Thank you. Okay, so we're just going to wipey. I can tell. It's squeaky clean. All right, Kylie, how should I approach this?
Painting.
Okay. From the middle, from the edge.
I don't know. It's pretty.
Is it pretty?
Yeah.
Oh. Okay. So I think we'll let that dry and this will need a second layer.
Yeah.
That's so cool.
That is cool.
So if you happen to get a business card holder with pans that fit perfectly, this would obviously be a little bit more better.
Yep.
Seriously? Where is this coming from?
I don't know.
Where is the paint coming from? Okay. I'm going to wash my hands off. We're going to let this dry, do a second coat, and then we're going to test it out. I just love how thin it is. And you can just like stick it in a pocket. Stick it in your purse. Stick it. I just love it. With this and a water brush and you're set, you know?
Yeah.
So, all right, we'll be right back after these messages. I dried this and we're going to do a second later. Later?
Later?
Later.
But scratching is the action.
All right, so it's the next day. Kylie is not here anymore, but I wanted to go ahead and show you the finished palette. I ended up doing 3 layers of the nail polish and then a top coat. I kept trying to get it smooth, but I think this was just an old nail polish, so it was a little bit goopy. So if you start with a fresh nail polish, it would probably be better, or at least one that's not, 10 years old. But I want to go ahead and show you the palette, and we'll talk about the breakdown of what this cost for me to make, and if I think it worked as an alternative to the art toolkit. Keep in mind, I have not owned one of those. I am actually still thinking about buying one because I do want to try it out. But if you do own an art toolkit, I would like to know your thoughts on them in the comments below. But let's open this up. So my paints have dried some. They're still a little bit squishy, but it's only been 24 hours. I'm going to remind you what these colors are. So we have Daniel Smith's Alizarin Crimson, which is weird. We have Daniel Smith's Alizarin Crimson, which it's strange. This one actually cracked quite a bit, and I haven't had a Daniel Smith paint crack on me. So I also don't have Alizarin Crimson in my palette. See, it's still a little bit squishy. I just don't know why it cracked. It's weird. Okay, then we have, this one is Schmincke's Forest Brown, which is a beautiful green olivey color. This is Sennelier. Where did you go? Here you are. This one is Sennelier's Phthalocyanine Turquoise, which is ridiculously stunning. We are going to swatch these. This is Winsor & Newton's Yellow Ochre. We have the Core Purple. Which one are you? I think it's Dioxazine. Yeah, Dioxazine Purple. And then the last one was Schmincke's Shire Blue. I just had to have Shire Blue in there. So those are the 6. I was going to say 4. Those are the 6 paints. You can kind of see where my top coat was. It didn't get all the way to the edge. So this is definitely bumpy and rough and not pretty and perfect, but we're going to see if it works because it doesn't really have to be pretty. It just needs to work. So it does close. I think this will fit nicely in any kind of travel bag. Let's go ahead and swatch these paints so we can see what my palette looks like. And I'm also going to use the mixing palette and see how that works. It is beating up a little bit. I wonder if that will reduce with time. I also wonder if I had left it metal, it'd do the same thing. Okay, so swatch these. I think what I want to do is just kind of messy swatch them and bump them into each other so we can kind of see how they play and interact together. So there's our Alizarin Crimson. And next up is our Schmincke's Forest Brown, which is gorgeous green. I'm going to bump those two together. Well, you can see the green is taking over that Alizarin Crimson. That is so pretty. All right. And then we have this one dried really smooth. It's so beautiful. Stay over there. All right, this is Sennelier's Phthalocyanine Turquoise. Perhaps I should have left a little space between the pans. They are very well glued down, so they are going to stay, which is good. But ooh, look at that. Oh, you know I can't not color mix. Oh, okay, let me finish swatching and then we'll color mix them. All right, let's see how we can use these down here. Yeah, since the pans are so big, there's no problem getting paint. I don't know if I will be able to use all of it up. And the brush gets down in there a little bit. Okay, I'm just gonna bump that into it. Oh my gosh, look at that explosion of color. Okay, and then this one is going to explode as well. I don't know why I put complementary colors right next to each other, but I sure did. The yellow and purple, and then the red and green. All right, and our last one, our Shire Blue. Oh, this is so pretty. Oh, maybe that was Shire Blue. This is Phthalocyanine. I was wondering, I was like, that wasn't as bright as I remember. That's Shire Blue. Sorry about that. This is Sennelier's phthalo cyanine turquoise. The Windsor and Newton yellow is completely taken over by the alizarin crimson, but that's okay. I think I want to try to lift here. We're just going to blot a little bit, and we'll put a little bit more yellow down so we can actually see that color. All right, so I want to do a little bit of mixing. So I'm going to take our yellow ochre, and I'm going to take a, oh, look at that color. See what kind of mixes we can get. All right, we've got green and red. That's a beautiful burgundy. Let's see, our purple. Man, this purple takes over. It is like spreading out though, like that's staying. I think after this is used some, it's not going to beat up quite as much. That's gorgeous. I want to mix a little bit of Shire blue into our purple. Stunning. Oh. All right, let's put a little bit of alizarin crimson and see if we can get a more magenta looking one. Yeah, I like the mixing surface actually. And let's see it wipe clean. I don't know, it probably is going to stain. I'm not positive of that, but I imagine it might stain. We'll see. All right, let's take our forest brown and see if we can get a more sappy yellow. Oh, that yellow takes over a lot. Let's add a little bit of our blue in there. This one is a very high tinting strength. That's really pretty though. Let's mix a little bit of yellow. There's a sappy kind of green. That's beautiful. Oh, look at all the greens you can make. And then let's dull it down. The colors in this palette are extremely high tinting, which means they take over. So the alizarin crimson, the phthalo cyanine turquoise, and this purple, they are all take charge kind of colors. So mixing them, you only need like little bitty tiny amounts of some of these colors. All right, so let's mix our yellow with our Shire blue. And we basically made forest brown. We literally just made forest brown. Whoops, I didn't mean to do that, but that's the same color. That's really funny. Yeah, we just need like a touch of some of these colors to adjust. Beautiful. Man, that alizarin crimson is intense. I kind of wish I had a brighter yellow, but this is in general, this is going to be a more muted kind of color palette other than these two which are insanely bright, but probably going to end up using those to dull things down. But man, that's beautiful. Let's mix these two incredibly powerful colors together. That's pretty. I want to show you, if you haven't ever used a core paint, I want to show you the strength of a core paint. So I'm going to put some water down. Core paints are known for traveling on the page. So I'm going to touch my brush in here and like, do you see the explosion of color there? It moves. It moves so much. All right, let's see. I haven't used the Snellier paints a whole lot, so I'm not as familiar. Yeah, see, that one doesn't move quite as much. It is very, very vibrant, though. Gorgeous color. That one moves a little bit. Let's look at the alizarin and see it's moving. Yeah, that one's like stationary. That one doesn't really go anywhere. And which one have I not done? Here's Shire blue and alizarin. Oh wait, I did that one already, didn't I? Oh, it was yellow. That's the one I hadn't done. Yeah, I think that one is not going to move as much either. But man, the core paint, it likes to travel in water. I overall really like the color palette. I think that I should have picked a different yellow. But I don't really see any problem with, I can totally paint some things with this and make some beautiful, beautiful paintings. I really like painting in muted colors and vibrant colors, and I feel like this palette, I'm going to be able to do that. I'm just doing brush strokes at this point. But I think this is going to be a very unique circumstance palette. It's not going to be a go-to paint everything, but it will be a fun one. I like when I'm out and about traveling, if I just want to like paint real quick, I like having unique colors and unique things that I'm not going to traditionally use at home. I wonder if you have an art toolkit, let me know. Is there any kind of lip around this edge so water doesn't spill off? Because it's kind of going down here and coming out the corners if you use a lot of water on the mixing surface. So I'm curious about that if you have an art toolkit. But again, like I said, I may end up buying one anyways to try. But if you want to see me try one, let me know. I think the art toolkit is like 40 bucks. I think it's about this size for the $40 one. So let me know. Again, this was $6. Nail polish I already had, but let's say you can get a cheap nail polish for 4 bucks. And the pans were very inexpensive. I'll put those on the screen too, but they were a few bucks as well. So for, let's say $10, I made this. So a fourth of the price of the art toolkit. Is it perfect? No, but I think I'm going to use it and it will work. So it's an option for those of you who can't afford a $40 little bitty slim palette, and it's fun. It comes in several different covers. You can get all kinds of business card holders too. So, but yeah, I think I'm going to have fun playing with this palette because of the paints I chose in it as well. All the unique granulators and interesting selection of colors. But all right, guys, I think that's going to wrap up this video. If you did enjoy this, please give it a thumbs up. If you haven't already and you want to see our future videos, hit that subscribe button down below, and we will see you guys next time. Bye.
I'm trying. So a sweater can be scratchy.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Because it's scratchy.
It's scratchy.
It feels
It makes you
uncomfortable.
itch.
It makes you itch.
It makes you
It
itchy.
makes
A scratchy thing
causes
makes
the
itchy.
itchiness.
Yes.
Yes. Got it.
Yes. That's what I was saying.
No, that's worse.
I have a black nose. Someone bruised your nose.
I have no cloth. What is wrong with this picture?
Oh, it's because the paint is like sealed it shut.
Oh, fiddlesticks. Can you take care of that?
Yeah.
Hey. Are you ready?
Okay. It looks so small.
It does. It's tiny.
Like, it's like, where is it?
Okay, so this color.
Hang on. Hey, we're not on screen at all.
Darn it. We're professional.
Are we?
Nope.